Everybody, the back of a golf cart which is taking us to Misen. I've been told it's free, so we're glad it is. Our driver dropped us here at like 8 o'clock. It was an hour and 6 minutes. About 8 o'clock. We missed the alarm this morning, so it was all a bit of a panic. Luckily we set another one. Just want to show you these beautiful ruins. There's a huge bomb crater on the wall. You always can't imagine, like, yeah. So we've just latched onto the end of a tour, which is quite handy. They're all over there. But we're trying to keep discreet. So he said that this is a partially restored one that they started building on 2 years ago, which is really, really cool. You can kind of see like the old bricks embedded in the new ones with some pretty ugly concrete around the door frame, but never mind. And we've got a cool one over here as well. Weird because it's March and they describe like a beautiful sunny day, and you can just imagine a day just like this. Hello again everybody, we've been dropped by the car driver that we've hired for today at a chicken and rice restaurant, which is really, really nice. Okay. I've just gone for some rice and vegetables, just some onion and carrot and things. And it's only like 50p per bowl, so it's really good, and we can get a drink and just sit here and chill. I might actually get another plate after this, I'm really, really hungry, and it's really delicious. Milai was, I don't know if good's the right word. It was interesting and scary, and I'm really, really, really glad that we decided to go today. More people should go. Yeah, didn't really want to film too much in that, but there's lots of like little bits of footage I took just of things you can just see in there. But yeah, we were there for about 2.5 hours, and it was really, really good. Yeah, probably talk to you more about it later. I'm too hungry now. Hi everyone, it's Jess from the future again. Sorry to make an appearance in this video, but Jess from the past wasn't very clear, and I kind of realised that for me, Tom and Fiona, the My Lai massacre, the site of which we went to see in that video, that was all part of our history GCSE and A-level courses. So we knew what we were talking about, we knew what we were doing there, but I realised that a lot of you probably don't even know what My Lai is. You may not have studied history, you may not, if you had, you may not have studied Vietnamese history in the Vietnam-American War. So I just wanted to really, really quickly, not to bore you with any historical information, but just to tell you a little bit of the facts about why we went. So the My Lai massacre happened in 1968, so nearly 50 years ago now, and it was basically, it's known as the worst massacre to have happened in the Vietnamese War. 500 men, women and children were killed completely indiscriminately by American soldiers. one day in March, which was weird for us. I don't know if you saw in that video there, but basically we said that it was meant to have happened on a beautiful sunny day in March, and we were there on a really beautiful sunny day in March, and it kind of, for us, was weird because it could have happened on any sort of innocent day like that. It's really moving what is there. There's a lot of images, and that's something I will say. If you're going to go to My Lai, be prepared to see some pretty horrific sights. It's scary, the images there. There's a lot of very, very gory pictures, but it's important because that is what happened. It's just awful. It's absolutely awful. And after that, you go outside, and there is a really beautiful statue of an old woman holding a dead baby and holding her arm up in defiance of what happened, and how the survivors of My Lai, there were very few of them, but how they will kind of live on, and they will never forget, but they will move on from this. And then afterwards, you saw us walking around the foundations of the village and some of the sort of burnt down houses of the families that lived there. So it was really, really interesting, and I just feel like I didn't talk about it enough. I didn't talk about it when I was there because it wasn't appropriate. It wasn't appropriate to get my camera out and start talking to you all about what happened. And I kind of guess we all got a bit wrapped up in sort of preparing to leave to get the bus down to Nha Trang from there, so we didn't really have a chance, like I said I would, to talk to you about what happened and why it was important for us to go there. Today, those two things combined, My Son and My Lai, were one of the best days we had in Vietnam. We all agreed at the end. So if you're there, it's such a little visited museum and it's so out of the way, but I would really, really recommend, if you are going down to Nha Trang from Hoi An, stop off there because you will not regret it. It's not expensive, and it is half a day of really, really interesting stuff, basically. So yeah, I would definitely recommend. And anyway, sorry, I'm gonna let old Jess get back to her videoing. Just wanted to document a great moment in the history of the world. Fifi has got onto 4x4 on my phone. Yay! It's taken her hours and hours. We're on Neville Raccoon now. Tom's still on what? Some kind of reptile? Crocodile. Wow. So just an update. We have spent the last 3 hours in this lovely cafe with these teeny tiny little chairs, and we've drunk water and beer, and that's pretty much it. We're just waiting for the bus. We're pretty certain it's going to be okay.